Addressing unfair behavior. Addressing bias means using constructive, redirective, and corrective methods to challenge other people's behavior while keeping self-identity and self-control intact. It is difficult to change people. Bringing up awareness is a way to empower and challenge people to think about what they say or do. Violence is not an answer and should be discouraged as a way to challenge others' ideas. Violence only leads to more violence, while it begins to instill more hatred. Misunderstanding and more discrimination will evolve, instead of clarifying misconceptions and communicating for the benefit of all. One way to be sure that children get enough practice dealing effectively with unfair treatment is to give them meaningful opportunities to practice. This can be accomplished in several ways. Compare authentic and stereotypic images found in children's literature, TV programs, cartoons, and toys. Stress the importance of how these represent untruths and how it makes people feel about them. Use persona dolls to recreate situations that happen in the classroom, or make up stories to help children practice recognizing various forms of discriminatory behavior and connecting it with the victim's feelings. This is also a good way to practice using problem-solving communication. Have many opportunities where children can dictate their feelings and ideas to other adults so they can record their messages. An example might be to write a class book on fair and unfair practices using pictures in magazines or children's books. Write down children's responses to persona doll stories on large chart paper, and then have them do an art project where they paint the feelings of the characters. Acknowledge and encourage positive forms of bias recognition. Be specific about the positive words that children use to describe their ideas. Instead of saying, "Joellen, what a good girl, you are right," say, "Joellen, I am proud that you recognize that stereotype. It was unfair. You are right. Not all older people are in hospitals and in wheelchairs. Mr. Grumble comes to our school every week to play Legos with you, doesn't he?" Pictures like this might make older adults feel weak, as if they really cannot do much. We know this isn't true. Awareness activities must be meaningful and timely. Caregivers can do this by following the natural play and interests of the children in their care. By watching what children say and do, caregivers can plan awareness activities that will more closely match the children's needs and interests. Effective problem solving. Children must learn how to become effective problem solvers and advocates by constructing their own knowledge of rules to play with. These rules for problem solving are mentioned earlier. Children, like adults, must have opportunities to model and reconstruct appropriate talking tools. Talking tools are those key phrases that can serve as a base for effective communication. iMessages and reflective listening are just a few of these. They are discussed further in the chapter. We can agree that children learn by doing. So why is it so difficult for us to let children try to work out their differences? One answer may be that as adults we want a quick fix, so we intervene immediately and try to patch things up. The problem with this idea is that this disables children by not allowing them to construct their ideas about how to recognize the point of the problem, find solutions, try them out, and even repeat the cycle again until something works. In order to raise a generation of empowered children, we must foster their thinking skills by facilitating opportunities to problem solve.